All right, what's up, guys? So it's Dine first once again. So I'm back to your screen, and today we are discussing something very, very, very interesting, and I will not want you to miss it. So if this is your first time approaching my channel or seeing my channel, I would like you to subscribe to my channel, like, and God bless you. So today we are discussing something very interesting, which is understanding top-down analysis like a pro. So you see, one of the greatest problem of many traders is that they don't really understand how the market moves. Because you need to understand that we have the big players in the market, and the big players don't do analysis on lower time frames, even though they want to be taking their entries on lower time frame based on the type of trader you are. Maybe you're a swing trader, a day trader, or a scalper. But you need to understand that doing a top-down analysis on any chart, I mean any chart, any market, is very, very, very important, which is going to help you so well in order to have precision entry to make money from the market. Once again, you are welcome. So currently we are on gold charts. I want to do a proper top-down analysis on gold chart. So the way I do my top-down analysis is I want to be coming to the monthly time frame. So when I come to the monthly time frame, what I look out for is the month before the next month. So you find out that last month was quite bullish, and this month is also what? Bullish. Because for quite some time now, gold has been bearish. Gold has been pushing to the downside. But now currently gold is on a retracement to the upside, possibly creating a new all-time high, possibly. But let's just see from our top analysis to see if there's a possibility of that. Now that this month is bullish, I want to be coming to the weekly time frame. So what I do on the weekly time frame, I want to be marking out my key levels. And now this is another problem of many traders. They don't know how to mark out their key levels. So I want to make it quite easy for you. How do you do that? Just put your go to your chart, then turn it to line chart. So once you turn it to line chart, this is a key level right here from the what? The weekly time frame what perspective. This is the key level, and I'm going to show you from the candle what chart. So you can see from the candle chart, market has reacted from that what level. Market has reacted from that level. In fact, gold created a strong move to the downside from that level. So you can see how interesting it is. And now this is another level here. So what I just did, I just hold my control key down, then I duplicate. So I'll have exact size just to keep my charts neat and clean. So you can see how good it is. Now I want to be coming to the daily what time frame. So what then do I do on the daily time frame? I want to still look for what resistance or support level. So we have this level. We have this level. Why did I say this level is a resistance level? So we see that market has reacted from that level twice. You can see market tap here, broke down, came here again, broke down, but market has broken that level, which simply means there's a possibility of market coming to that level as well to give another push. We don't really know. But this is how you do your top-down analysis. So you must learn to engage the left-hand side of your chart. You must learn to engage the left-hand side of your chart. You see it now. You must learn to engage the left-hand side of your chart. You want to see where market has reacted from, break from, and give a move from. Now we have another level here. Sorry. Now we have another level here. You see it now. We have another level here. Why did I say this is a level? Because in market breaks here, and market came to retest this level. Market came to retest this level, and market give a push to the upside from that level. So you can see how doing your top-down analysis can be quite easy if you give yourself the right approach to top-down analysis. So you know that these are potential level. Now we have another level here. See now, because we're currently doing this on the daily time frame. Why did I say so? We have this break here. You can see this break to the downside, market retest at this point, and market what? Drops. So you must learn to engage the left-hand side of your chart. I can do all this to the 4-hour time frame. Wow, you can see. These are potential what? Levels. Now we have another level here. These are potential level. Wow. And gold is currently reacting from that level. You can see market tap here, market dropped about 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Market reacted from that level. Now the market has finally broken that level. There might be more possibility of gold pushing to the upside. More possibility gold pushing to the upside. If gold should come to this level and gold give me a break here, I might possibly wait for a test and maybe give a sell. You see now how interesting it is. Just waiting for a market to break a particular level, you wait for a good test, then you make your what money. This is how you need to do your top-down analysis in order for you to make money trading the forex market. Because one thing you should understand about the lower time frame is full of noise. And this is the problem of beginners. The lower time frame is full of what? Noise. And you can see this is where the market is what? Reacting from. We have a resistance level at that point. This is a resistance level from the 4-hour perspective. And if I can see the market has reacted from there and buy to the upside. You see now, so this is a perfect resistance level, and market is selling from there currently, and market sold from there. You see it now. So you can see that when market broke at this point, market has not in any time retest this level. So you can see that market has currently retested, and market is dropping from that what level, which is very, very, very interesting. So if market should come and break, give me a proper break above here, close above. I want to wait for a proper retest, then boom, give the next to the next what zone, because this is the next what zone. This is the next zone. Possibly market my what approach. You see how interesting it is how we are doing our analysis from the what the monthly to the weekly to the daily. This is how you do your analysis as a trader. Do your analysis from just like the word sound, top down analysis. You are doing it from top to bottom. You are doing it from top to what bottom. You need to understand what the higher time frame perspective is saying about the trend, so that when you come on lower time frames, you already have a very good perspective of the higher time frame. So you won't fall prey of what is happening on the lower time frame. Knowing fully well that the lower time frame might be creating what we call internal structural movement. Something like this. Let's say the market is going to the upside. Higher high, higher low, higher high. So the market might be doing something because the market doesn't just move straight. So a lot of traders will feel like the market has changed direction. The market has not yet changed direction. If I should choose something like this, when market tap into my support level, I want to mark at this previous what high. So what I witness is when market will give me a proper break off, then boom, a new what higher what high. You can see how easy it is. How easy what it is having a confirmation entry, knowing fully well that your top-down analysis is actually what intact, actually what correct. So you can see I do my top-down analysis. I can come to 1 hour time frame. I come to 1 hour what time frame. So now currently market is on kind of a push to the downside, kind of a push to the downside from the 4-hour, from the 1 hour time perspective. So you can see how interesting what it is. How interesting what it is. So this is basically how you do your top-down analysis. I know this video is quite short, but it's quite simple for you to understand. So traders listening to me here, never you try to do your analysis from lower time frame perspective. You need to learn to master what we call top-down analysis from top to bottom. From top to bottom. Having a concrete understanding, having a concrete perspective of what the higher time frame is doing. So when you come to the lower time frame, you know what you are doing. That's why I tell traders that if you have structural disalignment as a trader, 80% of your technical analysis is already wrong. Even though you have a precise level to buy from, maybe you might be buying from a liquidity level where the market, the big guys will liquidate you and take you out of the market. Then you call it market manipulation. So you see now, so you need to understand top-down analysis. In fact, this is the key strength of traders, top-down analysis. I always announce this. I always advertise this. I always evangelize this to people. Learn to master top-down analysis, not just to gold chart, in as much as I only trade gold, not just to gold chart, any chart. Understand top-down analysis, and 80% of your problem technically has been solved. So these are a lot of trade I caught today. I caught a lot of trade today. yesterday slash today. How do I, let me just clear my chart. Let's go on. Since I know what the market is already doing, I caught this trade from internal structural movement. I come on 30 minutes time. Let me show you. So you need to understand the market normally react from support to resistance, from resistance to support. So you can see I caught this trade from here. I caught this nice drop from this level and I make a lot of money. A lot of money from this nice drop. I think I make about 30K from this nice drop. So you can see how interesting it is. So in this YouTube channel, I want to be giving concrete knowledge to you guys so that you'll be making money from the market. So this is basically for beginners and also traders that doesn't have concrete knowledge as well, that is struggling traders. So that's why I've created this YouTube channel in order to help them to learn knowledge about trading and as well make money from the forex market. So once again, if you are new to my YouTube channel, I want to beg you so much that you subscribe and God will richly bless you. I'm your boy, Zion FS. Yeah, so once again, I love you guys. Peace and love.